At the end of September, I'm going to race at the World Superbike Championship at Laguna Seca, USA. It came about after competing as a wildcard at the first round at Phillip Island, and managed to finish 12th and learned a lot from the race. And further talks with the World Championship, we managed to come up with a plan to go racing over at Laguna, which sort of works for us. We've got some infrastructure in the US as we did a race there last year. We're going to crate up the bike you see behind me, and we've done a fair bit of work to it to make the bike a bit lighter, a bit more horsepower, and I think it's going to be a good opportunity for me to go to a track that I actually have ridden on before, and I'm going to try to, you know, go out there and get as far up the grid as I can. And I'm just excited by the opportunity. It's going to be great to be there racing on the same tyres we race here on Pirelli, as Pirelli's a control tyre for World Superbikes, and I'm just excited to get there and have a crack. The bike that I raced at the start of the year was based off our ASBK bike that we race here. The new bike that we've built, you see behind us, has carbon fibre fairings, carbon fibre subframe, carbon fibre instrument panel, and we've got lots of other carbon fibre bits and pieces, and we've really had to reduce the weight, as the original bike was about 19 kilos heavier than the World Superbike that I was competing against. So it's a lot lighter, and it's got some upgrades to the engine with a bit more horsepower, different camshafts. It's obviously going to be different. It's not going to handle the same, but it's everything that we needed to be competitive with the World Superbike guys we've identified after Phillip Island and we've worked on, and I'm pretty excited about the bike that's behind us. It's going to be fast, it's going to be light, and it's going to be a hell of a ride. We're trying to do a test at Willow Springs, I think, before we race there, because the bike has to be crated up now to be shipped. It's going to be sort of assembled in San Diego BMW, who have helped us in the past, and we've actually got our own sort of infrastructure plan there. We've got a motorhome and a spare bike already in the States, so we've got a fair bit of stuff that makes it easier for us to make the job happen. But testing is going to be very hard because you can't test on the track. It's very hard to get on at Laguna Seca, but we're going to do just a shakedown run just to make sure the bike's right, and you get a fair bit of time in World Superbikes to practice, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll race at Darwin, and then I actually have to come here the week before and do a BMW RR Experience Day, which is going to be fun to get the punters out on the bike, and then I've got to fly straight from Sydney to San Francisco, and then that's actually only about an hour and a half drive from Laguna Seca, so I'm looking forward to going there, and it'll be easier than driving up from LA, because when you land in LA, if you drive up to Laguna, it's like driving from Melbourne to Sydney. It's a big drive, so luckily for me, I get to fly into San Francisco, and then we'll do the race. We'll do the best that we can, and hopefully I'll get the next gen Zoom recruitment BMW up in the top 10 World Superbikes, and anything can happen. I'd love to get a win. That's what we're going there for, but we'll just give it our best shot.